Hello, and welcome back to the Geek podcast. My name is Brennan,
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jason.
and we're coming to you live in a much different fashion than usual.
Yeah, because sadly one of our esteemed hosts is going to be leaving us soon, so we must find a new ways to record.
Yeah, he's got stage 4 colon cancer, so he's done.
Yeah.
No.
Sad.
Nah, he's just getting fired.
No, not getting fired.
Getting not rehired.
I'm getting downsized, if you
You're
will.
not getting renewed. How about that?
Very sure. Downsized, if you will. And I'm not the only one, but
And I'm not the only one.
But,
anyway.
In brighter news, Jason, what news do you have for us?
Well, I'm glad you know. You've asked me this question. I would like to say that we are being sponsored by Raise Energy.
No, you do the sponsor, I do the air horns. We discussed this.
Oh, that's right. So just head over to repsports.com. Repsports,
That's
REPPSports.com.
repsports.com, baby.
And type in, get your order all figured out. And when you go to checkout, put in the code VG Podcast.
For what? Why would they put in that code?
I think it's 15% off.
Whack. It's like Geico.
It is almost like Geico.
And it doesn't even take you 15 minutes even.
It can take you as long as you want. 2 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, go for it.
They just released a new flavor. I think it's the, 19th
Southeast
flavor? Because they're
I think
numbering
so.
them, at least on the groups that we're in. But the newest one is South Beach. I like it a lot. It's very fruity. I'd almost, not a pina colada, because they already have one of those. But it's pretty good. I recommend it.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. And I mean, they don't just have energy drinks either. What else do they have, Zach?
They got apparel. They got protein popcorn. I mean, they got a whole bunch of stuff that suits every person's needs.
I 12 out of 10 recommend the Raise Energy Voodoo t-shirt. I'm currently wearing mine right now. Perfect fit. It's got like a cool like tiger claw across it with the logo, the Raise logo. Another one that I really, really like is their Demand More shirt. It's pretty cool.
And why? Because you demand more.
It's a nice workout shirt. All of them are really nice fabrics. But yeah, 12 out of 10 recommend that. They have some nice hoodies too.
So yeah,
you're darn right.
Code VG Podcast at checkout for 15% off.
Repsports.com. And now let's get into the meat and potatoes of our little talk showy podcast that we got.
I love potatoes.
All the recent gaming news with the IGN Days of Play or whatever and E3.
What's E3? Never heard of it.
It's something that's been there for a while, where you announce.
No,
stuff.
but like for legit, what's E3 for people who don't know?
Oh, E3. Basically, what it is a game showcase. So companies showcase all their new games, upcoming games, stuff like that. It's also where we usually hear about the new consoles whenever the new generation comes out.
Someday I'll get my Xbox 5, my Xbox
95.
And one day they'll not be sold out or being sold at double the price by scalpers.
Ridiculous. My favorite thing is all these games that are coming out for next gen exclusive, and no one has the damn next gens.
Yeah, except for the richy rich.
Yeah.
The rich people are the lucky.
Me though, neither.
But there was some cool stuff announced so far.
Yes.
I know you watched some of the trailers for the new Halo Infinite.
I did.
It's Christmas, I'm pretty sure.
Christmas holiday
season.
So it'll be anywhere between like November and December.
Yeah, I think a data miner maybe found it's coming out November 11th.
Gotcha.
It's coming to Game Pass.
Okay, good.
As are most of the Bethesda and Xbox stuff that was announced today. I think 27 of the 30 titles they announced.
Jeez.
Day one are coming to Game Pass.
I do want to throw out there something I thought with. You good if I talk about Halo for a bit?
No, go ahead.
All right, bet. I don't know, Jason, if you watched anything on it yet, but they dropped more of like a gameplay-esque story trailer, kind of.
I saw like the link to it, and I was gonna click on it, and then I didn't.
It was interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. It looks like it'll be a slightly better story than Halo 5. I don't want to get too excited because I got really excited for Halo 5 because all the promotion like really hyped it up as like this big versus between Spartan Locke and Sierra 115, also or 117, excuse me, also known as Master Chief, and then that never happened. It was like a mission and it was solved. It was like, oh, okay. So I don't want to get overhyped and be let down again. It looks like a pretty good trailer. And then they also dropped a multiplayer gameplay trailer.
I was gonna say I'm watching the multiplayer trailer. It looks pretty good.
The interesting about it,
like, I might actually like play it. I don't know because the multiplayer is free to play.
That's what I was gonna get into next.
You don't have to actually own Halo Infinite to play it. You can just play the multiplayer.
And I know Zach and I were talking about this earlier, but I don't know, Jason, I don't know if you want to chime in. I don't know if I can justify paying full price for a game that I can get half of the game for free.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Because Halo is one of those games I'll play the campaign, and then I'll no life the multiplayer for a couple of years, and then I'll maybe go back to the campaign to like play with my little brother or something. But like campaign or like a 1 or 2 and done. Hopefully that changes because like up until about Reach, I never really played through the campaigns more than once.
Really?
Wait, excuse me. So Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 3, Halo Reach. I played those campaigns over and over again. Yeah. Everything post that, I played once.
That's very fair. I was going to say, because I feel like you can probably replay at least Combat Evolved, because I remember playing it like 50 million times.
I like ODST, because you can always do it a little different. You know, because it's like the stealth elements. And Reach is my favorite Halo story of all time.
I've enjoyed playing it.
But, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that they're doing free to play for their multiplayer. It's different.
Yeah. In other news, the Square Enix, who made that very iffy, had a very rough launch, that Marvel's Avengers game.
Yeah.
They announced a Guardians of the Galaxy single-player game. Looks like it could be okay. We'll see.
That's pretty much what I'd say. Okay.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Back for Blood, which is literally just Left 4 Dead 3.
The Left 4 Dead clone, yeah.
Because it's made by I think it is made by Valve.
I think it is. I'd have to double check.
Because Valve can't count to 3, so they're like, you know what? We're gonna make a new game, basically Left 4 Dead 3, but we're just gonna title it different. It looks like it could be kind of fun. I mean, it comes out October 12th. That's also going to be on Game Pass. A game I know you were looking forward to, Scorn, is also going to be on Game Pass.
I don't know if I'd say looking forward to, more curious.
Fair enough.
I was very curious about it. I'm really excited for Diablo 2 Resurrected. That I'm excited for.
Oh yeah, that could definitely be a lot of fun.
Was that D&D game that you had sent us the trailer for?
That is
Dark Alliance.
Now, I think.
Is it?
No, it's really close because I pre-installed it today.
Okay, it was a pre-install because I also installed it. I just didn't know if it was out today or it's soon. It could be kind of fun.
I mean, the favorite. Hilarious. I was gonna say my favorite words that they used. I think it was in this trailer was no microtransactions.
Yeah. Nice change from modern games.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, something I'm extremely hyped for that I usually wouldn't admit, but I'm going to, is Slime Rancher 2. It's just Slime Rancher is such an adorable game. I love it so much. I wish I could experience that for the first time again, and now they're making a new one, and I'm excited to see all the different stuff with it.
I've enjoyed watching people play it. It's so funny. I've thought about adorable. I wanted to get it, and I'm like, I don't know. So I might get the second one.
It looks pretty cool.
Oh, sorry. The big one that came out a few days ago was Elden Ring. It finally got a trailer and a release date, January 22nd, I believe, 22nd or 21st next year. I'm really excited for it because, I mean, granted, I was really excited for Cyberpunk. But then again, like CD Projekt Red didn't become very well known until The Witcher 3. From Software has been well known for over a decade now,
right?
And they've had continuous success. So I'm hopeful, and with George R. Martin doing the story and the characters, I think that could definitely be kind of interesting.
I'm going to say something controversial. Don't shoot the messenger, but I don't love the like what's that brand of game called or style of game?
It's literally just called Souls-like.
Is it well, is it
like, yeah.
I don't love that. I think
That's very fair. A lot of people don't. It's very niche.
Well, it's like that gritty, like grotesque body dysmorphia.
It's like
style.
it's like a Victorian dystopia almost.
And I just don't. I don't like it.
That's
I see it and I go,
That's very fair.
I really enjoy it. Like, I know another reason people don't like it is because it's difficult. And people are like, you know what? I can't beat this boss. I'm done. I'm never playing it again. But the bosses aren't hard enough that, like, if you practice enough, like, if you go at it enough, eventually, hopefully, you'll learn how to beat that boss and you'll get that sense of achievement. And then you'll move on to the next harder boss. And the next, and the next. And it just kind of continues to fill you with a sense of achievement. I'm really curious how it's going to be with its open world.
Right.
Instead of just a sandbox.
I'm really excited. Well, I shouldn't say really excited. More I was surprised to see it get announced was Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the trailer for it. It was actually kind of funny. I'm not going
to lie. It was pretty funny.
They were poking at typical trailer tropes.
Yep.
Because I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this? And then they announced Outer Worlds 2. I didn't know it was successful enough to warrant
have a second.
Yeah, I didn't either. Because I played it like religiously for about a week, and then I didn't really pick it back up.
Yeah, I burned myself out of that game, and then I have to almost restart the game because I don't know what's happening. I'm very lost as to what is happening. Where I left off.
You might as well.
The Tiny Tina's
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That looks pretty good.
The spin-off.
Well, I say that, and there hasn't really been much released on it other than like a little teaser.
And for all you guys who are Borderlands 2 fans, they announced the return of Butt Stallion.
God, Jesus.
Can't go wrong with Handsome Jack's horse, Butt Stallion. But it also has like famous actors like Andy Samberg, Wanda Sykes, Will Arnett. And then... Oh, jeez. They announced a lot.
Something I'm surprised that I'm excited for is the Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life.
Oh, yeah.
So I know Zach and I tried to play it a little while ago. I think it was honestly last summer, wasn't it? Maybe? No, it was the summer before.
It was
definitely the summer before because I was in Brookings. And I remember we tried to play it and it was super janky. It didn't really make sense. And I had no other really desire to play it. But then I watched this announcement trailer today, and I was like, I'm playing this game. So I literally reinstalled the game and was late over here because I was starting a character.
I mean, fair enough.
So I'm curious to see how that'll play. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. I'm also, I don't know if I might be the only person in the rooms excited about this. But Fallout 76 is continuing to, drop more and more stuff, and they drop a teaser for the Pit.
I saw that.
I did actually see that too.
Did any of you play Fallout 3, the Pit DLC?
No.
So it's bringing that back. It's going to be pretty interesting to see that brought back from, the olden days. Because I know they're doing expeditions. So you can go other places because Fallout 76 is in West Virginia, right? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, because it's in Appalachia.
I heard so many negative things about that game.
Oh yeah,
I got
it as a gift, holiday season that had come out, and I started the game, and there was no NPCs or anything like that made the RPG elements of it fun, and it was crap. And then they released NPCs, but it was blocked behind $100 a year paywall.
Yeah.
And everyone said this sucks, so they got rid of it. and now NPCs are back in the game. It's pretty fun. The learning curve's kind of a pain in the butt, and I don't really like it. I would play Fallout New Vegas 300 times more before playing through it again, but this is an interesting concept, and I'll probably check it out.
Yeah.
For sure.
They showed another trailer for Atomic Heart. I don't know if
Mhm.
either of you two have heard of it.
Mhm.
It's for those who haven't. It's from what I've heard. I saw it announced like 2 years ago or something like that, 2 3 years ago. It's a horror-esque first FPS game that is like take Fallout and BioShock, and they
Mhm.
had a twisted baby, and that's kind of what Atomic Heart is.
Yeah.
Look like look up the trailer. It looks actually kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in it. The last time I was interested in a horror game, it was Agony, and that game was Agony because it was
True.
terrible. They showed an actual trailer and a release date, I believe, for Starfield, which is Bethesda's first new IP in 25 years. It's Todd Howard, who's the head of Bethesda, describes it as Skyrim in space and a Han Solo simulator. So we'll see how that goes. It's an Xbox exclusive as well, which is nice because Xbox doesn't really get any like top
Good
tier
exclusives.
much
Yeah.
anymore. It's always
Right.
PlayStation or Nintendo that gets the huge exclusives.
Mhm.
Just say Nintendo is pretty much all exclusive.
I mean, yeah. Hades is actually coming to
Coming to
Xbox
Xbox,
later this
yeah.
year. I definitely recommend that game. I played it on my Switch. I haven't beaten it. I
August
got to like the
13th.
third of the fourth level.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's fun. If you like roguelites and stuff like that.
Has anyone else here played Grounded? Or am I the only one?
I have not. I thought about installing it. I've watched some people play. I know they announced the new DLC, or yeah,
That's
DLC.
why I brought it up. It's a pretty good game. If anyone who likes like open, it's essentially Minecraft, but not blocks. And they announced a new update for it. It looks pretty decent. I mean, you know what you're getting with it. If you have Games Pass, play it. You're not losing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fun one.
I enjoyed
hate spiders though.
I enjoyed watching your
Bugs are huge.
face.
They announced Elden Chronicles. There's 2 different games coming out. It looks like Octopath Traveler, like very much like Octopath Traveler, but instead of 8-bit, it's more 16-bit, I would say, a little bit. But I mean, it looks like it could be a lot of fun. It's I think very similar in style, turn-based RPG. You control a bunch of different characters, follow their stories or whatever. Let's see here. They announced stuff that's not gaming.
Oh, really quick before you move on from that, Amungus, come to Usbus.
Among Us?
Yeah, Among Us, and they're getting 15-player lobbies.
You're acting pretty sus there, Walter.
Walt, acting like a sussy baka. God, I love Cameo.
Kevin Smith's new show. He's revitalizing He-Man, Masters of the Universe Revelation.
It actually looked pretty good.
Like the trailer looked pretty good. The music had me hyped. So I'm kind of excited about that. Castlevania is done, but it's getting a spin-off. That's following Richter Belmont, which I think it's
Richter.
Trevor Belmont's. If you're listening, let us know in either a voice message or in the comments on YouTube. I think it's his great grandson. I think because if I'm not mistaken,
he's
Castlevania
great.
takes place in like the 1300s, and this is going to be taking place during the 1700s.
Sure.
And then they released a new little clip from the Cuphead show with King Dice, voiced by Wayne Brady.
Love Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady played a very, very good Lola.
In Kinky Boots.
They tried to announce a sequel to A Plague's Tale, but it failed because
the
video they tried to load wouldn't. It was continuously lagging. I don't know why. They did something wrong, but and then there's still 2 more days of E3. Tomorrow, there's Take-Two Interactive Mythical Games. There's an indie showcase. And Capcom is coming tomorrow. And then Tuesday is the Nintendo Direct.
I'm excited about that. I hope we get to see more of Legends of Arceus.
Yeah, and I hope maybe they bring back some Legend of Zelda titles, because I know they would. They know, we know they will make bank if they remaster like any of the older Legend of Zelda games.
Yeah.
I want to play Majora's Mask. I want to play Twilight Princess. I want to play Wind Waker. I want to play Ocarina of Time.
I want to play Diablo 2. Wait a minute. I can!
We might find out more about Elden Ring, because it is also made by Bandai Namco, and they have a showcase on Tuesday as well. So we'll see what they announce there.
Zach, you haven't even talked about the biggest news they've announced. The Xbox mini fridge.
Oh yeah, I told Jason about that. They're coming out with an Xbox mini fridge. It's literally, I think it's literally just a mini fridge in the shape of an Xbox.
Literally, that is exactly what it is.
And I think instead of like a white light, it has a green light on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Actually, I kind of want one.
The ad
it kind of looks kind of cool.
The ad for it is ridiculous.
You gotta have a ridiculous ad for your mini fridge.
Literally, it's so funny. See?
Oh my gosh.
Like vampire hunting game called Redfall. That was the game where I was like, what is this? What is this, when you called earlier?
Yeah.
Because I had no idea what I was looking at, but apparently that's
Redfall. Battlefield 2042.
Yep.
That's right. I watched the trailer for that. That game is going
it's going to be a cluster storm.
Oh yeah, because so I don't know if you know about this, Jason. So the lobbies are 128 people.
Oh my word!
Can you imagine that?
The map size is twice that, at least twice, if not 2.5 times the size of the maps they use in Warzone.
So what I'm hearing is these, like, one game will take an hour to play. If you're good, like if you're trash, it's 30 seconds. Don't even at me, but that's me.
In classic Battlefield fashion, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely destructible environment.
Yep.
Really?
Did you watch the trailer at all, Jason?
Oh yeah, I did.
It looks so pretty. Like, I want.
It looks amazing.
They don't exist. I don't believe they exist until I see one.
I totally forgot to even mention with Diablo Resurrected. It's coming out September 23rd. That's something they announced.
Yeah.
And it's going to have 8-player co-op.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah. That friggin' game is 21 years old. The original.
Yeah.
I forgot about that all the time. Yeah.
Isn't the first one...
That's older.
I was going to say just a touch older.
Because this year, Xbox turns 20.
Yeah.
I remember the exact first Xbox we ever had.
I do too. I still have my original Xbox.
We do too.
I used to still play KOTOR 1 and 2 on there until they updated it on the Xbox One, and then they have the missing stuff from the first game, which is literally just a small trading planet. But in other news that's not related to this in any shape, way, or form, I finally finished Mass Effect Legendary Edition, my first Paragon run of it.
Good job, good job.
My gosh, that game came out 2 weeks ago?
No, it came out before we left.
It was before we left.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
But it may as well have been 2 weeks ago, because he's only played it for this week and the few days before it was out.
Proud of you. I remember you're like, I beat the first game, and I'm like, buddy.
Oh yeah, I grinded out the first game.
It's been 2 days.
I know, I was like, bruh.
I got it on Friday. We left on Monday, and I managed to grind out 30 hours and finish that first game.
Must be nice not having a job.
I'm trying to find
Me too, Zachary. Me too.
My favorite thing is we had to close the lobby today at Starbucks because there was not enough staff, and I'm like, can Zach get an interview?
I replied to their email.
Good job.
Oh,
Good job.
Proud of you. No. Did they really say nah? I don't think they said nah. But is there anything else that we want to discuss? Did we talk about the Mario Rabbids?
Oh yeah, they announced Mario Rabbids. That could be. I mean, I've never played Mario
Neither have
Rabbids,
I.
but
they've never been an interest to me.
Exactly.
It could be kind of interesting. I know, Jason, you said that it could be kind of fun and interesting.
From the trailer, from what I saw, I actually think like it would be interesting to play. Like I kind of want to play it I just want to like play it for one day and see if I'd actually like it because it seems like it's silly and it's fun.
Fair enough.
But the rabbits creep me out.
Literally.
And then they also released a new trailer for Free Guy.
I want that movie.
Movie, sorry, not show, movie.
I'm worried I'm gonna be too hyped about it.
Yeah. And then for all my anime fans
out
there, damn. There's 2 new shows coming out on Netflix this week, or not this week. One's coming out this week, one's coming out later this month. The first one is Ragnarok, Record of Ragnarok. I'm excited for it. It looks like it could be really good. I've heard really good things about the manga, and I know this is a show that a lot of people are excited for. And then the next one is The Daily Life of the Immortal King. That one I think I've heard really good things about too. So see how those go. And then you have a bunch. I think fall this year is going to be really highly packed with anime because you have the second season of Rising of the Shield Hero. You have the second season of Demon Slayer, which a lot of people are going to be excited for.
I'm excited for that.
The second season of Jobless Reincarnation, which is really good.
So what I'm hearing is you will be incommunicado for a couple days or a couple weeks this fall.
Potentially, but then I mean, because I got to balance anime, I got to balance gaming, and then I got to balance my senior thesis.
Anyway,
but do you guys have anything else you want to add?
I think I'm good for now.
All right, great. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you turn into our Twitches. We're starting to stream a little bit more.
Yeah, we're going to go live with Pex right now.
And make sure you guys follow us on Twitch. And also follow us on here. Follow us on whatever you're listening to us on.
Make sure to jump over to Rep Sports and grab yourself some sweet apparel and some nice energy drinks while you're there.
Thank you guys for listening, and have a good rest of your day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.